Yo, what's going on, guys? Another video today. Didn't get a lot done on the Fox body because the very next day I acquired a serious toothache. It's escalated since then, and I've got an appointment tomorrow to go either get it fixed or taken out. I'm not real sure. I know it's cracked. It's busted really bad. I was laying in bed today watching YouTube and got a ring notification, and it was two UPS drivers carrying my new transmission up to the doorstep. So we're gonna go in here in the dining room area of my house. I know my videos are usually in the garage or usually in the woods, but it's cold outside. I don't want to carry that thing out to the garage. I don't want to put clothes on, so we are going to unbox it in my dining room. So as the title states, and as I said, I was going to go power glide in the Fox body, but for right now I really want to try out the new TKX. I haven't owned a Fox body in some time, and every single one I've had is on a 5-speed, so not going to be jabbing anymore. Let's go here in the dining room and unbox this TKX. Man, I'm feeling rough. Alright, let me flip you guys around and let me get something to sit on.
First one, I think I mentioned in some previous videos, I wanted to take this boost gate apart and flip this needle so I can get it not faded on but again, as I learned over here, you can't take this apart, so I need to get a new boost.
Frenchie's got to level them. Alright, here we go. Here she is. I don't know what this Tremmec transmissions. I don't know what this is right here. Maybe part of the shipping label. So let's crack this thing open and see what's going on. There's a little bug on there. Probably a bug from North Carolina or wherever. I think tick. Oh, that's kind of banded, kind of tight. And that band's cut in, and that band's cut in. Looks like it might have got dropped right there too, but it's pretty thick right there, so we'll hope for the best here. Alright, so first thing we got like a manual or something here. And just a packet with installation tips. We'll open that in a second. So transmission shipped with no oil. There's the fill plug. Recommends Tremmec HP MTF oil for all TKX transmissions. Alright, and then before installing, while unlikely, the transmission may be stuck between gears. I think I seen a YouTube video of somebody that had that same issue. I think it was Billy from Street Racing Channel when he put one in his Mustang. Transmission installation should be performed by SE certified mechanic. That's us. Alright. Well, that's basically it. Got some beefy bracings in there. Oh, and it came with a shifter too. What? Let's go. All right. Uh-oh. Mine feels awfully stiff. I hope it's not stuck between gears like they say. Looks like there's a pigtail here. I think that would be for the speedo gear, maybe. Then maybe that's the reverse selector. She is heavy. That is a heavy girl, and it leaked oil. So that means they may have, I know they fill these things with oil from the factory and test them, but maybe there was some residual in there. You can see where it's leaked out. I don't know about this ear right here. I know y'all can't see it. It doesn't look broken. It just looks machined a certain way, but let me try to get this input shaft sleeve off here and twist this thing and see if I can get it. So it definitely didn't feel like it was trying to go into gear. Yeah, I know there's not a shifter on there, but that'd be a bummer if it did. Oh well. I think they would check that for it left the factory, but let me pick it up and get this input shaft toilet paper tube off, and then we'll try to spin it over. Definitely feels like it's stuck in gear, so not real sure what to do about that. But yeah, they can't. It won't go forward, backwards, left, right, nothing. Let me try to spin the input shaft. Alright, that's what it says. It says, while unlikely, the transmission may be stuck in between gears if the transmission was placed on the end during shipment. And it most definitely was placed on its end. As you can see, all the oil that's came out here, so then it goes on to say, before installation of the transmission in the vehicle, make sure that the transmission turns freely. Simply turn the input shaft by hand and attempt to shift the transmission to each gear. If you are unable to turn the transmission or shift the transmission, please contact the distributor where you purchase your transmission for further instructions. So since mine was shipped on in, I'm gonna guess, knowing my luck, it is probably stuck. So oh yeah, it won't go in any gear. Input shaft turns, but this ain't going. It shouldn't be that hard. You should be able to move your hand. Well, looks like I'll be calling Tick in the morning and seeing what the cure for that is. I know on the street racing channel, Billy, he just got one of these for his Fox body, and same thing was happening to his. So excuse me, my breath. So I think what they did was took this top plate and the shifter out and lined up some of the shift rods. I know there's like 3 shift rods that go through this thing. So alright, what's up guys? Next morning, still haven't got my tooth pulled. It is hurting down into here now. Haven't been able to make an appointment yet, so we're going to call up Tick Performance right now and see what they say about fixing that no shift issue due to transporting it on its end, basically. So let's give them a call.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, they say it's the roll pin, so let's go get some sockets and open that shifter up, and let's just look in there and see what's going on. I took the shifter off. It wasn't in that roll pin, so I took this cover right here off. You can see that. These 3 are supposed to be in line. This one right here was moved all the way back like that. And that made it where it wouldn't move. So I just moved it back even It's in neutral, so it's supposed to be even to there. Now it goes into its gears. That's all it was. So I'm gonna put this cover back on, find me a handle for the shifter, and figure out what bell housing and clutch fork I'm gonna use. But yeah, I got my transmission from Tick Performance. Oscar over there helped me a ton. I remember buying a shifter a few years back from Tick Performance. Fast shipping, great people to work with. Highly recommend them. If you want a TKX, TKO, T56, T56 Magnum, or a built TKX, I'm pretty sure they even do like 1,000 horsepower TKXs in house there. Hit up Tick Performance. Can't go wrong with them. That's who I'm gonna buy the rest of my stuff through. So, alright, since that thing was fell back like that, I'm pretty confident that as it was being shipped, it probably got dropped. Because the back of that box is torn up pretty bad. It's probably got dropped, and that rod just fell out with the weight of the gear set on it. And that rod probably just fell out because I'm sure it's connected to a shift fork that's in a drum and has like a gear on top of it, and that weight could have easily moved it out of the way. But once you line those three up in neutral, it fixed it. As you see, I pushed it back to where it was. It wouldn't shift or go forward or backwards, so I just, common sense kind of told me, hey, those in neutral, those all should be even, so I just popped it back into place and that fixed it. So if you ever have that issue and they tell you it's the roll pin, roll pin looks good, go to that upper plate that has the square upper plate that has the Torx bits, pop it off and make sure all three of those shifter rail ends are in line and neutral. So sorry, I got a phone call. So yeah, that's basically all it was. I'm actually going to call Tick right now and just tell them, hey, if someone else calls has that issue, also tell them to check that, so maybe that'll help somebody in the future. Maybe if you got a TKX and you watch this video and you get yours and they jostled it around in shipping, you know, you can go look at that too. So I'm gonna get off here. My tooth's killing me. Appreciate everyone that made it this far in the video. Like always, appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.